My mom always worries when I'm trolling with based comments.
Base, he calls a Nazi joke. Base comments. Alright, case closed. Okay, people, what's poppin', man? We're gonna shy away from the Palestine content for a little bit and maybe, just maybe, do a little bit of a deep dive into this man called Bald and Bankrupt, right? I've been missing out a little bit. So the story goes that, oh, first of all, who's Bald and Bankrupt? He's a famous travel vlogger. He does these. He goes to Russia, India. He goes to dangerous places. You know, one of those vloggers who go to dangerous places and go, hey, actually, it's quite safe over here. That's a bad impression, but that's the gist of it. You know, the audacity. Okay. Yeah, they go to hoods for about one day and then just claim that it's not dangerous. It's a whole genre out there. Now, what I've been missing out on is the fact that a lot of stuff. Yeah. So let me go into Reddit for a bit and I'm gonna show you. Okay. So immediately there's a Reddit um subreddit, that's what they call it, right? Called Bald and Balder Dossier. It's about Bald and Bankrupt and another fellow travel vlogger called Harold Balder. Let's check this out, right? So if you go to the pin content, they're going to explain how, you know, these two vloggers are actually sex tourists and pickup artists, okay? By using synchronized, by kind of like these men are also on forums, pickup artists forums, talking about nasty stuff, right? I mean, I'm not gonna say they're illegal stuff, but it's nasty, and they also refer to the places that they go, third world countries, as shitholes, even though they try to portray a wholesome image when they're doing their YouTube content. So whatever's going on in their lives synchronize with these men in the forums, right? The usernames which are different from their YouTube names in the forums. And I gotta say, it's about 99.9% checks out. If you don't believe me, just go to the subreddit and it's all there, and it checks out. All these MFs ain't even trying to cover it up. Okay, it's all out in the open to the point where both the forum version of Bald and Bankrupt, they both were charged with rape charge, which is on the news, on the Daily Mail, right? He was cleared of the charge eventually, I guess, because the victim was not sure who R-worded her. Okay, I'm new to YouTube, so I keep saying the R word. Yeah, and that's that. That's a little intro to who this guy is, right? Bald and Bankrupt. And now that you have that info, I'm just gonna say that I'm actually a fan of this. Used to be a fan of this guy. I used to watch his videos all the time. I like to see him travel and all that because he goes to places that us brown people can't go to, right? And be safe out there. He goes to beautiful places. I mean, no doubt. Rare places. But there are some sus things about him that I've noticed, and I'll tell you later. So we're going to react to this video. Okay, so all of this info was known about a year ago, okay? And now this is about 5 months ago. This is a video by one of my favorite creators on YouTube, Gattsu, Gattsu. It's called Bald and Bankrupt Has Gone Crazy. And it seems like Bald and Bankrupt, I mean, people say Harold Balder has gone a bit calm, but I don't like Harold Balder because he gives me alt-right energy. You get me? But Bald and Bankrupt is doubling down on all the craziness. Title of this video is Bald and Bankrupt Has Gone Crazy. Let's get into it.
This is the Instagram story of Bald and Bankrupt, a YouTuber with over 3.8 million subscribers.
He has 3.8 million subscribers.
Only been in Europe for 2 minutes and already been ripped off. 15 quid for 3 mouthfuls of pasta. Germany, just like the UK, must be a failed state. They need their old...
My bad, I forgot to switch to the small me. I'm gonna dial it back a bit.
15 quid for 3 mouthfuls of pasta.
Okay, so anytime someone uses the term failed state, stay woke. That's what I'm saying. Just stay woke. That's an evil MF right there. Every time they use a failed state, it's usually someone who's trying to escape a comfortable country because they can't get girls or they can't break the rules, right?
Germany, just like the UK, must be a failed state. They need their old leader in some Hugo Boss suits.
Holy F. He went there. Did he just say that? They need their old leader in Hugo. He went there. He bought the ticket. He took the train and he went there. Like, bro, even if this is a joke, it's not something you joke about, right? FFS.
Old leader in some Hugo Boss suits back in power to sort things out. This is one of the few things he posted that I want to talk about, and I'll show you the other ones later as well. And like, while you might be like, okay, Gattsu, this might be a joke. Come on, give the man a break. Mongolia is better than the UK because Mongolians have pure genes. What if I told you that, huh?
What? He said this? Pure genes? Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you, as someone who used to watch his videos, one of the things that made him a bit sus, because I think during the Ukraine-Russian war, he said something like, Europe is in war, yada 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 yada. The way he was ranting about it, it just made him sound like a white supremacist to me. Like, Europe is in war. Like, it's as if Europe shouldn't be in war. It's as if Europe hasn't been in war, attacking all the other countries, Middle Eastern countries, Asian countries, African countries. It's fine if they do that, but if they go to war with each other, it's a problem. That rubbed me off the wrong way, okay? That's what he said about Ukraine and Russia. All right, now I can't
Would you think that's a joke as well? Well, I've noticed a lot of snobby comments saying how grim and what a shithole Mongolia is. Everyone can have their opinion, but I'm gonna stick up for Mongolia here. It's a poor country that doesn't have many resources except some mines. However, unlike richer Western...
We're not there yet, but you're gonna see this word and it's gonna ring all kinds of alarm. This guy really... Oh, my bad. So yeah, have a bit of a read. He said,
in countries, it does have a homogeneous population.
Homogeneous. That's one of the dog whistles. Every time a Caucasian says homogeneous, it's a red flag, to be honest. By the way, this is gonna be a long one. This video itself is 16 minutes. It's 50 seconds, and I already have a lot to say. Homogeneous, I always hear this from Caucasians. They talk about Japan romantically because Japan is apparently homogeneous. It's not. They have natives over there. They try to hide them. Only recently they've been, exposed to the world, right? The Japanese natives. They have different races in Japan. Some that look like me, actually. It's just not popular. That's one thing. The other is, why are you so speaking romantically about Japan? Do you know how much Asia hate Japan? China, Korea, Southeast Asia. We hate Japan, y'all. We effing hate Japan. Japan is our USA, okay? It's the one of the most cruelest imperial powers in the world. And these MFs are speaking romantically about Japan because it's homogenous. I hate. I'm speechless.
That
this bald and bankrupt guy is a problem. If you subscribe to him, unsubscribe now, or you're a effing bozo. I can't curse. I'm new to YouTube. I gotta toe the line.
Is proud of being pure Mongol lineage. The people
FFS.
aren't woke.
Woke. Holy F. Come on, it's 2023. Anti-wokes are just not in fashion anymore. Keep up.
Kids still call each other a homo.
Oh my FFS. He said kids still call each other homo. Is that a good thing for that to be a thing? Number one. Number two, nobody uses homo. Even back in the day, I mean, I used to be toxic. I'm from the 80s. I'm from the 90s. But we don't use homo. We use other slurs. Who the F uses a homo except this effing incel who can't get girls in his own country because they have standards. So he has to go to a third world country, and do poverty porn, be a pickup artist. The easiest pickup and he pretends like it's a hard thing and he gotta give tips for people on the internet, and he's proud of countries that the kids still call each other homo, which nobody does, by the way, even back in the day, the toxic days. Yo, this guy is something else.
Or like
I'm not gonna get through this video at all. It's gonna be hours.
in the good old days. The kid show wasn't a lesbian trans show like in the West. It was based.
Nah, these anti-wokes are taking base. We need to do something about this.
A story of a wolf leader protecting his clan. It's safe. Nobody will chop your arm off or your Rolex like in the failed state UK.
This is why I like Gattsu. Or is that how you pronounce it? Because he just makes fun of this guy. Like he just, yeah.
Nobody will home invade
Even the way that he reads it is like he's containing laughter. It's funny.
you like in the States. Kids play out in the street safely until 11 p.m. without issue. Once 11:01 comes though, oh, then shit goes down. The women are
Okay. Yeah, that's funny.
slim and beautiful. So yes, it's a bit poor and run down, but overall, if I had to choose to live there or London, I know where I'd go to raise a family and lead a peaceful life. Winters are fucking brutal though. This needs to be a copy pasta. What the fuck was he even cooking up here? I have no idea.
Yo.
However, you know the whole failed state thing? Yeah, it was started by the Tate brothers, and as you will
Okay.
soon find
Yeah, I did not know that. I guess I need to keep up with my Tate. Lord.
out, Bold and Bankrupt is a huge fan of these people who
What? I did not know this. And who did he just? Andrew is the new Patrice. Bro, you do not have the rights to speak about Patrice. I'm assuming he's talking about Patrice O'Neill. Patrice O'Neill used to go on radio and fight off Republicans, right? He's not the man you think he is. He is a comedic legend, you know. I don't know, man. This guy does not have the right to compare Andrew Tate with Patrice. No way. No effing way. What is going on with these white boys? You tell me.
openly admit to manipulating girls into doing sex work for them.
I'm all over the place. So I end up with all these chicks just stuck in their house, sitting there, bored, completely in love with me. And of course, they don't go out. They're not allowed out.
I don't even have to fuck you. Forget the sex part. That's a distraction. My dick can stay in my pants. I'll
Yo,
start beating the
Gattsu
shit
came
out of
with
you.
the
How about that? We walk
receipts,
in the bedroom.
right?
I start kicking your ass.
Gattsu came with
no
the
sex.
receipts.
No sex involved. But you cry then.
You'll also find out why he's such a big fan of them, because he also
Whoa, I remember this scene. It was cringe as hell because those are girls. Those are not women.
used to do the same thing. Him saying Mongolia is better than the UK purely because it has a homogenous population that is proud of being pure Mongols is fucking insane. So do you mean that being pure blooded, as you would say, is better than being mixed? Huh? Also, you know why it has a homogenous population? Because nobody wants to fucking live there. The only people that live there are
Facts.
forced to live there. They're born there. Ulaanbaatar, where most of Mongolia lives, is one of the most
Is Mongolia really pure though? I mean, they conquered like more than half of the world back in the day. And they probably have a lot of, other races. They're not pure. Come on.
most polluted cities in the world by air quality. That shit does not attract foreigners to live there. Also, Bold, next time, go up to a
I like the way he uses like the just one part of the head.
17-year-old Mongolian boy who helps his dad run a farm and ask him if he would want to move to the UK. He would be like, please take me to the UK, please. I want to have a chance at making money ever. Kids still call each
Facts.
other homo like in the good old days.
Facts.
The kids show wasn't a lesbian trans show like in the West. First of all, name one lesbian trans kid show in the West. Second, does this dude seriously think that the whole supporting LGBT thing is because we like watching men fuck? If you like watching men fuck, you're just gay. The
Yeah.
reason for supporting the LGBT community is because we have respect for our fellow humans and don't think they
Facts.
should be ridiculed or fucking killed like in the country you love visiting so much.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, what's this? Why are you all so triggered by the LGBT, man? You get me? Straight people have killed billions of people and you're scared of them? Come on. Have some logic, you know?
so much? Why are you so worried about dudes having sex with each other, huh? Bald? Are you hiding something? Are you a closeted homophobe? Has seeing all these muscular, testosterone-filled Eastern European men given you unpure
Nah, this is one of the best YouTube channels out there.
thoughts? No? Then why do you care about other dudes so much? Bald and Bankrupt would die if he watched one single Lil Nas X music video, and then you're gonna
Big up Lil Nas though.
go off about being based and wanting a story of a wolf leader protecting his clan. You can't protect your clan if you just die upon seeing a black man on a pole. He's not homogeneous, like pure lineage, and he's also gay. Nobody
Yo, Gattsu.
will chop your arm off for your Rolex like in the failed state UK. Nobody will home invade you like in the States. Well, that's just like a fake problem, isn't it? It's not like those are the only two countries where different races exist, and those crimes are so bizarre. Those countries literally became known worldwide as the only two places where that happens regularly. I don't know how the fuck he can be saying shit like this while right next to Mongolia is Kazakhstan. You don't have to bring up the US and the UK, the only two ethnically diverse countries where stupid crime like that is a problem. How about you just look right next to Mongolia and see Kazakhstan, the country where people are extremely ethnically diverse, yet all the things he loves, like safety, is not a problem. The women are slim and beautiful. As far as I'm aware, girls can be beautiful everywhere. I don't know what he's going on about. This whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that they're beautiful. I think they're easier to impress, especially you're like, with your pale skin and all that. And the impression that he gives these women is as if he's rich. One of his tactics. Oh, all right, I'll tell you one thing, right? While we're on the subject, one of the things that made me suss this guy out a little bit. Number one is he never shoots at night. You can see here clear as day. He just doesn't. Rarely does he. I don't remember him shooting at night at all. So what the f is he doing at night? I watch a lot of vloggers. They shoot at night a lot. This guy just doesn't. And number two is how he goes to these places and he's like, he's kind of like going to these places. For example, right? He would go to Colombia, the most dangerous ghettos in Colombia, and he would just spend a day or two and just end the video with what, hey guys, it's not so dangerous over here. It's kind of safe, like like an advert or like, which makes no sense because number one, gangsters have brains. They're not going to mess with a Caucasian. They know they're going to get in trouble. If someone that looks like me goes over there, I might get in trouble. That's one thing. He doesn't know his privilege. That's a red flag right there. Number two, danger is not constant. Okay. It's not like you can go visit 1 or 2 days and you're immediately going to get robbed, immediately going to get jacked. I mean, the city where I live in used to be kind of, dangerous coded maybe 10 years ago. And it's not something that happens every day unless you live in a super rough neighborhood, right? Even then, right? But it's something that happens constantly in the sense that you're surrounded by it. For example, it might happen to your friend one day. Next week, it happens to someone else, an office mate. Woo, woo, woo. You get me? And it happened to me once. It might only happen to me once. My car got broke into, but it's the danger. Is you see it. I see motorcycle gangs just peeking over cars, across windows and stuff like that. You just see it every day. This is back in the day. Now it's a bit safer, right? So practically, you're always on alert. You put your stuff where they can't see. You keep your cameras, you hold on to it, you hold on to your phones, your handbags and stuff like that. And it's the same with the places these Caucasians go to. The people warn them, be careful with the camera, right? Because they've lived there for 10 years or so. They know. So don't go somewhere and just say it's safe. Okay, now that's dangerous. Okay, there's another thing that made him sus, but I forgot. Maybe I'll jog my memory. Let's carry on with the video, right?
thing he's saying is just an excuse for him to be racist, which is a great segue to his another Instagram story. Do you want to look cool? Do you want to look exotic? Here is an average reaction of a human seeing these shirts for the first time. Buy these shirts. These
this is
shirts
an
are
ad.
very high quality. Carlida Shop. Upon his mom
Buy these shirts though.
Carlida Shop. Upon his mom opening up his story and seeing what kind of fucking stuff he wrote, she texted him worryingly, "Glad you arrived back safely, but not sure about your comments with the food. My mom always worries when I'm trolling with based comments.
Base, he calls a Nazi joke. Base comments. Alright, case closed.
Get off Instagram, you're too old. In fact, if I found out you're on here again, I'll start posting my collection of George
What the George Floyd memes. I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing it's some kind of an alt-right thing. And I'm guessing it's despicable. Right? George, who the F has George Floyd memes? Ask yourself.
Floyd memes. So it was all just an excuse to be racist. I'm glad the cock is unveiled now. Now, I don't know if you guys have been on the internet ever, but most memes you see about George Floyd do not necessarily support him. In fact, George Floyd memes are the most racist things you can ever imagine. It's usually just racism disguised as humor. Like, motherfuckers are just out here being racist and saying, "Oh, it's just a joke, bro, you're a snowflake." If you do not believe me, you can just Google it, because I'm not showing any racist memes here, because I like getting money for my videos. We will go more over the women are slim and beautiful in Mongolia thing, but I want to touch on the topic of a failed state UK, coming from a privileged first world country who's now saying, yeah, Mongolia is better because they don't have other races around. British people like you literally mass genocided and looted the country.
He went there. I mean, Gattsu went there. I mean, this is why I kind of like this channel. He goes all in. Like, you know, anyone who brings up colonization any chance they get is a hero of media. Let me be honest here.
Countries of where these people are from, and you're now complaining that they're in your country. These people made your whole country. What are you even going on about? The UK would be absolutely nothing.
Facts. Yo, this is it. This is facts.
Without its colonies, most of the British Museum is stolen artifacts and not actually English stuff. The whole society of the UK is made up of different races and has always been since y'all decided to start pillaging other countries for their people and
oh yeah, I'm about to have an orgasm to this.
Their resources. And now your privileged ass is going off about how Mongolia is good because they're pure-blooded. Mongolia is good because the kid show is a story of a wolf leader protecting his clan. What? You know, like kids still call each other homo like the good old days. Jesse, what the fuck
That's what I like about Gattsu. He brings that stuff up. You know, he brings it back.
are you talking about? I've already mentioned how Bald is a creep in my video Tourism with Bad Intentions, but here's a little rerun for my new viewers out. Why go to a country to admire its beautiful culture when you can just go there to manipulate the girls struck by poverty? Tell them you'll be their boyfriends and just have sex with them and leave them.
Oh, see little things in their hijabs.
Oh yeah, this is one thing about his videos. Like he kind of like does this whole thing, you know, it's kind of pretend to be wholesome, right? Just a guy walking around cities and ish. And then he has all his fans make videos about the truth about Bald and Bankrupt, about how he's all wholesome. But once in a while, the creep slips up and some of it comes out, okay? Some of it comes out and you can see a bit of the sleaziness and you're kind of like, what's going on here? So it's kind of like small red flags if you watch his vlogs, right? He doesn't show it much, but you know, these MFs, they slip up. You get me?
Wow, what a place. I'm a little bit scared to flirt. I get lynched. I do like...
Yo, those comments like that are racist, you know, might get lynched. This is like a typical Westerner view of other places, right? Like it's a kind of an arrogance, like a messed up kind of arrogance that, I mean, if you're a Caucasian and you would not recognize the caudacity of all this, but as Asians, Africans, Caribbeans, whatever, woo, you feel it, okay? You know it. You feel it in your gut when Westerners say something like this. You feel it. You get me?
like a woman in a hijab. Is a hijab one when you just see the eyes?
Nah. That's another casual racism right there.
It's
It's a niqab, by the way. You effing bozo.
very sexy when you just see the eyes. Leaves a lot to the imagination. You start imagining what's under the rest of it.
You've never heard of any
Look at that face right there. I'm gonna bring it back. That face right
You've
there.
never heard of anyone traveling
Imagining what's under the rest of it.
You've never heard
Yeah.
of anyone traveling
The mask slipped.
to America for sex. You know why? Because this practice is particularly common in developing countries where poverty rates are high and economic opportunities are limited. The issue with tourism is that it keeps a cycle of taking advantage of people. It says that rich people from developed countries can use their money and power to take advantage of poor countries for
Facts.
their own enjoyment. For example, a lot of people from the UK go to foreign countries with the only intention being to take advantage of the poor economic situation and the beauty
Nah, this guy is getting pretty comprehensive. I mean, if you want to see all the evidence from Reddit about them being pickup artists, there are videos about that. This is a new video. Those kind of videos are 1 year ago, right? Gattsu this is a new video. So he also kind of covers a bit of what went on a year ago about the pickup artists allegations, right?
of the girls there. They know they can't actually date anyone in their home country, so they just go to one of these poor countries and flex them being
Facts.
from a first world country. These girls see these people from the first world countries as basically a ticket to get out of the hood. That's why you see 60-year-old
You know, it's giving no neck Ed. You get me? It's giving no neck Ed. I mean, if you remember no neck Ed, you a real one. Shout out to all my Filipinos.
white dudes with their cute 20-year-old Filipino wives. And of course, the dudes
Oh damn, I did not even see this. I didn't even realize he was shouting out Filipino.
are only there for the so they just lie to these girls.
This is Harold Balder, the other guy. And if I'm not mistaken, they're not friends anymore for some reason. And people say Harold Balder is a bit more respectful these days. I mean, they say he's a bit more respectful, but he still has an air of anti-woke about him. He still reeks of anti-wokeness. So stay woke. Stay woke. Keep your third eye open. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's keep on.
And promise a future with them when intending nothing. But of course, famous YouTubers such as Bold and Bankrupt would never go to Eastern Europe for the sole purpose of having sex with girls there and taking advantage of their bad economic situation. Right?
Gattsu put her hands on my waist and leaned in to kiss me. A silence filled the closed space between us.
I don't know what this is. It's weird as hell.
Gattsu, listen, I have...
Why is he wearing a sunglass like that? He looks like a dickhead.
I understand, she said, cutting me off before I could finish, embarrassed that she had misread the signals. I would not be her ticket out of the provinces. There was a brief silence. Will I see you again before you leave town? She asked, no doubt already knowing the answer.
He has one of the most beta voice ever. I mean, he's a big guy, but he looks like a beta. He sounds like a beta. Unsubscribe, guys.
Maybe, I lied. She turned and pressed the magnetic key into the slot before disappearing into the darkness of the vestibule, the clunky steel door slowly closing with a metallic thud behind her. I turned and walked back to the hotel along cracked pavements.
And here's the thing, these people might tell you that they go to these countries just because they have beautiful women, which is just absolutely not true. Every country has beautiful women. You don't see them traveling to
Facts.
France to hook up with them because French people aren't in the same levels of power.
No way French girls are gonna fall for that ish. I'm telling you right now.
Poverty as people from Ukraine or Moldova. And Ukraine, Moldova and Belarus are extremely popular.
No way French people or whatever are gonna fall for your white boy shtick, my guy.
Destinations for these people. So I think we've established what's wrong
No offense to white boys. I think y'all are cool mostly. Not this guy though. Not this bald and bankrupt guy.
with this. People from the first world basically go to less developed countries flexing their quote-unquote money. It's literally like 20 bucks and their passport. These girls think that the dude actually wants a relationship and also she'll be able to continue living in a country where she can lead a better future for herself and her future kids. And then these dudes just
No neck Ed. You get me?
have sex with them and never see her again. And by the way, I'm not saying I have a problem with foreigners dating each other or something dumb like that. I'm saying that these people have zero intentions of dating and actually having a future with these girls. All they
Facts.
want is to and evacuate, and they lie to
Nut
these
and
girls
go.
with promises of the
Holy-
good life, stories from their home
Yo.
country to get them into bed, and
Yo.
then just leave them afterwards. Also,
Nut and go.
they're literally just creeps to women most of the time.
Did you see that Muslim chick? See the eyes? Hi. Would you like to come for a drink with me?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, him.
sometimes.
This is just goofy as hell, bro.
Where's the hotties? Everyone likes the level girl.
Where's the hotties? What the F is that, bro? No wonder you can't get girls in Europe, you fucking bozo.
He's doing it now.
Yeah. Behind you.
Fuck you and fuck Israel.
Hey,
Oh, what are you? Daughter
what are you doing, mate?
Nah, this is one of the creepiest. I remember watching this and just cringing. I probably turned off the video. These do not look like women. Why is he trying to flirt with girls in plain sight? Like I told you, sometimes the mask slips.
You're a girl. Come and talk to us. Let's talk. We can talk.
Oh,
about
you know,
the
you're just a nasty little...
Sometimes. Where's the hotties?
Some of you watching this are either girls yourselves or have sisters or girls you love very much in your lives. Imagine some random British tourist seeing the girl you love and reacting like that, with the pure intent of just lying to them and leaving them.
Messed up.
Absolutely horrendous. And these people literally build their whole careers off of this.
Sometimes. Where's the hotties?
I found this phenomenal video about Bald and Bankrupt, many of which feature now deleted posts and deleted footage. So I'll be
Okay, that's another thing. I think a lot of the evidences have been deleted, but people made YouTube videos about it. Let me just turn off the subtitles so you can see. Dirty secrets and double life of Bald and Bankrupt exposed by a sorcerful. Okay, English my second language, so I can't pronounce all of these words. A saucer full of Gumma secrets, right? Yeah, that might be useful if you want to go on a deeper dive than I am right now.
using some parts from that video, but it will be linked in the description. It's very interesting and I suggest you watch it.
I used to have a romantic image of what a Russian village was like. Of moving there, buying a little house there and
Buying a little is that Southern English accent. It's not it, bro.
setting up a life maybe in a village, just reading books, reading
Maybe in a village.
Chekhov for the rest
Only
of my life.
only homo in the village.
Reading Chekhov. Nah, bro, you're gonna be reading checks of all the lawsuits you would go through in
Sheesh.
first world countries. Oh wait, you already did.
Sheesh.
So the main thing is, right?
Oh, wait a minute. What was that? This is the rape allegations. And if you do the math, that's him. He changed his name to Benjamin Rich. He dropped one of the last names because he was trying to get out of some tax. I don't know, some debt, credit card debt or some ish. I forgot. But he was accused of rape,
So the main thing is,
just like Andrew Tate. I was supposed to say the R word. My bad.
right, these foreigners who were lucky enough to be born in a country where they can reap the benefits of a good economy, no war, and good living, come to poorer places to feel better and bigger than other people.
I found someone who's looking for girls like me. Where the girls are. Let's find some chicks.
These two people are from Ireland.
Who the F says chicks, man? Like, what is this, 2015? The fuck is wrong with you, Bo? Bo. I call him Bo for Bozo.
Irish girls are beautiful too. Why do you think
Now, Irish girls are not gonna take this ish. They're gonna slap the shit out of you, you effing southerner.
they're not having sex with them? Because girls in Ireland are like, no fucking thanks, bruh.
Facts.
They got nothing to offer them, so they go to Eastern Europe where they have their nationality and a good passport to offer. And because they want to
Nah, this poverty porn, like I'm telling you, like this poverty porn, just going somewhere and look, it's a shithole, yada yada yada, woo woo woo. It's not it, bro. Like, how do you live it yourself when your whole brand is going to poorer countries and just, oh hey, look at this, it's a trash can in the middle of the street. Like, what do you get out of that? I don't know. Okay, you tell me.
walk around and feel like big boys coming from a big country, they literally look down on everyone else, not acknowledging that
Facts.
these people are people too. And guess what? Every country has rich people, even poor ones, because people either start businesses or get a remote job. So a lot of the people they could be talking down to literally make more money than them. And you would
Facts.
think that he would have learned something. This is a clip from his newest video about Mongolia, and it's unbelievable how in every situation where women are involved, he manages to find something sexual.
Oh, very good.
Oh yeah, he does this. I mean, oh my bad, I forgot to. I always forget to do that. Yeah. If this was live, I'll be getting cussed out by the viewers. I'm just testing out this whole thing, reaction setup. One day I might go live. Anyway, he does this a lot, okay? Like kind of perv over stuff. And it might seem innocent, you know, in the context of his videos, but I don't know. You know, sometimes the mask slips, and behind that mask is someone who's despicable, has bad intentions, and ultimately a bozo, a fucking clown. Okay?
Get your hands off my hottie.
Who the fuck says hottie? Like hottie, homo. The fuck is this bozo going on? What the fuck is his obsession with ho, ho, ho? Fucking Santa Claus over here. The fuck is wrong with this guy, man? Bro, I'm pissed. I am pissed.
And what do you reckon to that? Some of those soldiers can invade me anytime they want. Crikey, some right hotties here.
Right hotties here.
Peep the profile pic, by the way.
Top B. Oh, wait. That's his actual profile pic. Oh, my. Oh. Oh, man.
After the last Soviet video is released this week, can you please refer to me only as Top B instead of Mr. Bald? Cheers. But be honest with me.
Yo, this is just, yo, it's kind of pathetic because Top G or Andrew Tate started way after this guy on YouTube, and he's like sucking him off, you know? Like he's meant to be your boy. I mean, you're younger, right? You're supposed to be the OG, but you're sucking him off. It's fucking pathetic, bro. Fucking hell.
Top B instead of Mr. Bald. Cheers. But be honest with me here. What good has spreading hate in the world ever gotten us? The last, so to say, campaign I remember that spread hate was by the German leader that wore Hugo Boss that Bald mentioned in such a shining light.
Facts.
And then that hatred campaign ended up in basically all of Europe destroyed, and
This kind of encapsulates the whole anti-woke movement, the alt-right, whatever, woo. In this kind of, this video is kind of comprehensive. It expresses a lot of things that I and many others feel about things. What's with the hate, you know? What is it with these Caucasians born in nice places and hate? Like, I don't know. You tell me. And if you, I don't know. If you have a lot to say, argue with yourself, to be honest.
tens of millions of people dead and 2 cities full of civilians getting fucking nuked. So just before you decide to spread hate with your platform towards other races or other genders, just think to yourself, is this what I should be doing? Because I don't know, man. History has shown me that
Nah, this video is vital. Okay, how many views does it have? About 389K. It needs at least 1 million. So if you're watching this and you haven't seen this video, go give it a view. Right, watch it on TV, the big screen. I mean, ask your local theater to show this video. It's the best propaganda video against all this fuckery. Okay, because fuck these fuckeries, man. Fuck these bozos and fuck Israel.
that spreading hate does not lead to good things like ever. So yeah, man, Bold and Bankrupt is an absolute menace. A 50-year-old man literally out here on the internet saying
50-year-old? Oh, damn. This guy is a predator.
and bragging about his George Floyd memes collection, saying he loves Mongolia for being pure-blooded Mongolians, and then going off about how the UK is a shithole because it's not homogenous. This amount of ignorance is absolutely insane coming from a man who made his living off literally exploring countries that have been pillaged by human greed and communism, and
Facts.
while he comes from first world privilege, he wants to enjoy the cheap Eastern European countries.
If I'm not mistaken, this guy Gattsu is from Georgia. I don't know where that is, but must be in Eastern European. It seems like he knows a lot about.
And of course, flex his passport on the women there because he knows the women know that their current country is a shithole and the girl wants to go to the UK for a better future for herself and her future children.
Facts.
I guarantee you, you could ask everyone in Mongolia if they would want to go to the UK, and all of them would say yes. And Bald is very ignorant towards how privileged he is to be born in the UK instead of fucking Kharkhor in Mongolia. All of you who actually think like this are literally
Hamas.
terminally online and don't know what
Gaza.
actual Eastern European poverty is. You weren't the one sucking dick in commie blocks. I was. Of course, Bald is
Holy. He said it. He said it, not me. He said it.
thinking the UK is shit while Mongols get to enjoy their pretty women and safety and pure bloodedness. But
Yo, by the way, I mean,
meanwhile, every
anyway.
person who is from a post-Soviet
I'm just saying, I also just opened up a membership and stuff. Like, this is what's happening right here in the video, right?
country like Mongolia, my country, and all the other ones part of the funny club, yo, we wished we were born in London or the States. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Okay. Yo. Please subscribe to Gattsu and watch his videos. I'm telling you, this guy is the best right now. Like, yo. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. I think I have nothing else to add to the video. That was one of the most comprehensive video when it comes to discussing this fucking bozo. Now I can say fuck because we're about 30 minutes into the video, and the way that Gattsu just kind of, encapsulated all the fuckeries into such an emotional and on point format. I don't know. This is kind of one of the most perfect video ever made on YouTube, dunking on a bozo. Okay, pay respect to Gattsu over here, and yeah, stay woke. Keep your third eye open, and keep your snake in your pants. Keep your anaconda where nobody can see it. Don't be a predator like this bozo. And if you're subscribed to him, unsubscribe. Stay woke and stay sharp. All that shit. And I think that's all I gotta say about that for now. And do comment and like the video. It helps with the algorithm, people. And also comment, what would you like me to react to, right? That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Peace.